Derek and I are going to kind of go over a few drills here. I'm just going to have Derek kind of statue pose like this, just so you kind of see the target acquisitions. What we're going to be doing is the fundamentals, 13 angles of attack, which is your box pattern, your upside down triangle pattern, your rhyme pattern, and your elevator down and up or zipper down and up. We're going to practice, I'm going to show you variations both from the sky grip or the saber grip, as well as from the talon grip or the ice pick grip or the reverse grip, whatever terms you want to use in your system. There's there's actually several different ways of striking, but the two most popular ways are just a simple slash. People like the slashes because it looks cooler, it looks a little more flowy and dance-like, and subconsciously you don't typically kill people with the slash. I slash your arm, it's not a big deal. Even if I slash across the chest, it may not puncture into the lungs. The thrusting effect or the piercing bison effect, where you're actually digging in, you're putting, like, if you have a 6-inch blade, you're putting 6 inches of blade into the person's skull or into there. If I cut Derek across the head, it doesn't look as bad as the psychology of me putting an entire blade in his skull and causing that severe damage or fatality. So people tend to train less with the stabbing, although in battle it's the #1 thing that kills people, stabs over slashes. So we do want to practice that. There's also hacking, where we're going to kind of dig in almost like a slash, but then we're going to kind of twist out. So we dig in, and instead of just pulling out right away, we kind of twist it out and extend and take out some meat. So I can slash him on an angle and attack. I can stab him, which is pretty dangerous because this is, like I said, this big blade going into his throat or clavicle or lungs puncturing is pretty deadly, or pretty serious at the very least. Or I can act like a slash, but again, take some meat out. Angle 2, I can slash it across, I can stab it into him, I can hack it. And if I want to do less than lethal, I can use the butt. There's an angle 1, butt of the knife or pummel, and I can strike him there. There's additional ones, but those are, let's just focus on those 4 right now. Then I got angle 3, I can slash him, I can stab him, I can use the butt of the knife, I can hack it and take some meat out. Other side, there's the butt of the knife, there's the slash, there's the stab, there's the taking out the flesh and hacking them. Those are the 4 corners: neckline, stomach line. And then we got straight in the stomach. I can just simply kind of nick him and do a quick little slash at the tip, or you can actually put the entire blade in his body. I can also turn sideways like this and use the butt of the knife as well, but I got to change my angle. Or I can just go in and hack it and take some stuff out, some meat out. I can stab him in the heart, I can butt in the heart, I can hack him, I can slash him. Slash this side, butt this side, stab this side, hack that side. We got the thigh area. I can slash the thigh, I can stab the thigh, I can butt the thigh, I can hack it. Other side, I've got it here, whatever my target is. I got that one, I got this one, I got this one, I got this one. And you can combo too. I might start with the butt of the knife and then go into a slash. I might go from the butt of the knife to a slash to a stab. I might go from a hacking on one angle to a stab on another angle to a slash on another angle, so you can mix and match the poison. I hook the eye either with the knife, I can turn the blade towards me, I can come around and hook and cut this way. I can use the pummel strike, aim to the temple or the ears or whatever, or I can just kind of hack it up. Other side, pummel strike, blade strike. I can have the blade here and I can kind of hook it, I can hack it, I go down, I can slash down the body, I can stab and stick it, or stab and slash through. I can turn the blade, and I don't have to have the blade this way or that way, I can have it sideways, so I'm kind of hacking it down this way. Or I come up in the blade side, come up in the pummel side, come up sideways and hack it, right? Snip the sack there, or you can just kind of wedge it up. So the variety is I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do that. And there's more options from there, but let's focus on those again like we said earlier. So I'm gonna let Derek do whatever he wants. He may want to slash on the 1 angle, stab on the 2 angle, pummel strike on the 3rd angle, hack on the 4th angle, or he might want to do 4 or 5 slashes, 4 or 5 stabs. He can do whatever he feels like he wants to do. So I'll just statue pose. He's going to give me the 13 angles of attack with whatever he decides to hit me. The entire knife is a weapon, so I don't care what he does with that knife. Some are going to be lethal strikes, some are going to be nick strikes, some are just going to cause an opening, some are going to pop an artery, some are going to cause muscle pain. You may take out muscle and fat. You may take out bone. You may take out, you know, an entire limb. Good. And another side. And then remember, everything you practice from the regular grip, the standard grip, is going to be practiced with that reverse grip as well. But for now, we're just going to demonstrate from the basics. Now the thigh. If you mix the order up, no big deal. The main part is, are you hitting all the possible angles? Then he's going to hook this side or that side, and then he's going to go down and up. So I tell people, it's just like boxing drill. We might do a boxing drill, and I might say, hey, I want you to do a jab, cross, hook, uppercut. And you might do a cross, jab, uppercut, hook. But what a lot of people do is if I teach them a drill, they'll like, oh, I messed up, and they'll stop. But I say there's no wrong way of doing it. If I say do jab, cross, hook, uppercut, and you do cross, jab, you know, uppercut, hook, that's okay as long as you keep moving. Same thing. You have these fundamental angles of attack in a set order just for drill purposes and testing purposes. But I don't care if you start down here, come up here, go down there, and move it over here, because you want to be able to free flow offset patterns. So practice all these drills. Again, the slashing, the stabbing, the hacking, the butt strike, less than lethal as well.